Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have another very easy keto dessert recipe for you. Today I am going to show you how to make simple, quick keto gingerbread bars. These are super easy and perfect for the holidays coming up or anytime you just want a little sweet snack. And if you want a printable version of this recipe, you can check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out videos, at least every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So while you do all that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Line an 8 by 8 inch cake pan with parchment paper and allow the paper to hang over the sides just a little bit for easy removal once the gingerbread is done baking. In a large mixing bowl, combine 112 grams or around 1 cup of coconut flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 10 grams or around 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 108 grams or around 9 tablespoons of the brown sugar sweetener of your choice. I'm using brown monk fruit sweetener. You can use any brown sweetener you want. You can also adjust this more or less depending on how sweet you want your gingerbread to be. Add 1 tablespoon of ground ginger, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. You can change or adjust these spices according to your personal taste. Sift everything all together until everything is fully combined and there are no lumps in the dry ingredients. Add 3 large room temperature eggs. Make sure they are room temperature so they stir in smoothly. Stir the eggs into the dry ingredients until everything is fully combined and all the dry ingredients are moist. Add 60 milliliters or around 1/4 cup of the oil of your choice. I'm using grapeseed oil. You can use whatever oil you want. Stir the oil in until everything is fully combined. Add a 1/2 cup of butter that's been melted and cooled, and 2 teaspoons of keto maple syrup or maple extract. I'm using Chalk Zero maple syrup. You can use whatever keto maple syrup you want, or if you don't have maple syrup, you can use maple extract. You can also adjust this more or less depending on how much of a maple hint you want in your gingerbread. Stir everything all together until everything is fully combined and a smooth dough has formed. Scrape down the sides of the bowl and push the dough to the center of the bowl. Form the dough into a smooth ball. Then massage the dough ball in your hands just for about 20-30 seconds. You just want to make sure you have the right texture of your dough. Your dough should be smooth and soft and be able to hold its shape well. If it feels dry or it seems like it's not holding its shape and pieces are falling off, then just add small amounts of room temperature milk or room temperature water until the dough comes together well and holds its shape. Once you have the right texture, place the dough in the center of your prepared cake pan. Then use your hands or the back of a measuring cup and press the dough evenly throughout the cake pan. Make sure you get it as even as you can and keep the top nice and flat and smooth. Once the dough is pressed evenly, place the pan into your preheated oven and bake at 350 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes or until it's darkened around the edges and a tester comes out clean. Once the gingerbread is done baking, remove it from the oven. It's going to be soft, but it will firm up a little bit as it cools. So allow it to cool in the pan for at least 20 to 30 minutes or until it is firm. After 20 to 30 minutes and the gingerbread has firmed up a little bit, grasp the overhanging parchment paper and carefully lift the gingerbread out of the cake pan. Transfer it to a wire rack and allow it to cool completely before you glaze and slice it. Be careful when you're transferring the gingerbread. It will still be warm, and gluten-free baked goods are always fragile when they are warm, so make sure you are careful when you're taking it out of the cake pan. Once the gingerbread has cooled completely, Cut the gingerbread into your desired size bars. Once the gingerbread is cut into bars, you can eat it just as it is, or you can dust it with a little powdered sweetener or put a cream cheese frosting on them. I am just going to be putting a simple vanilla glaze over it. So for the vanilla glaze, in a small mixing bowl, combine 128 grams or around 1 cup of the powdered sweetener of your choice. I'm using powdered monk fruit allulose blend. You can use whatever powdered sweetener you want. Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Whisk the extract and sweetener together until everything is fully combined. Add 1 tablespoon of the milk of your choice. Then whisk everything together until everything is fully combined and you have a thick, pourable mixture. This is going to be a thick glaze, but you should be able to take a spoonful and turn the spoon upside down and the glaze should just drip off like you're pouring it out of a cup. It should be nice and smooth and able to be poured. If it seems like it's too thick, just add a little bit more milk until your glaze is a pourable consistency. Once the glaze is all mixed together, then place a piece of parchment paper under the rack that has your gingerbread bars on it. Then use a spoon and spoon your desired amount of glaze over the top of each one of the bars. Once all the bars are glazed, then let them sit at room temperature for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the glaze has firmed up. Make sure you keep that parchment paper underneath the rack because the glaze will drip a little bit and you don't want to have a mess all over your countertop. After 10 to 15 minutes and the glaze has set, you can serve these immediately. If you do have any leftovers, store them in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 5 days or in an airtight container in your refrigerator for up to 1 week. Or you can wrap each one individually in plastic wrap and put them in a freezer-safe container or bag and freeze them for up to 3 months. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.